Stevie Wonder recorded Songs in the Key of Life, a magnificent album. It was his Sgt. Pepper. He invited me to the recording studio to listen to it, having been mastered for the first time. I was the first person to listen to it. Just Stevie and I in this little room for an hour and a half, where I listened to the album and then I interviewed him for an additional hour or so. I'd never met him before that moment. I knocked on the door and I heard a voice saying, "Come in." And I walked in, and it looked like a little studio with big speakers. And I saw a man on the floor monkeying around with the AC outlet on the wall. It wasn't getting the correct connection. And I said, "Can I help?" He said, "No, I got this." "You're Elliot?" "Yes, I am. It's nice to meet you. You're an Aquarius, right?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And I immediately felt a kinship to this man I had never met. Then I listened to the album. It was sensational. We talked about the record for the usual 30 minutes, and then I said, "Can I ask you some questions about being blind?" And he said, "Yes." And I remember asking him, "You write these gorgeous songs with this passionate imagery. How can you describe a sunset and colors?" And he said, "Oh, that's not difficult at all." He said, "I can touch a tree. I can feel the bark. I can put my arms around it and know what a tree looks like. I can sit out by a beach when the sun is setting and feel how it is on my face. And I equate certain moments of warmness with certain colors or cool with other colors. Colors have been described to me, Elliot, by fruit, and I've smelled fruits, and I'm able to paint a picture." I thought that was exquisite. I asked him what he dreamed about at night. Did he actually see pictures in his dream? Were they in black and white or color? And he went on. And I said, "And if by some magic power you were granted the gift of sight, for one moment, what would you like to see?" And he said, "The face of my daughter." I said, what a gift was just given to me. Not just professionally, but in my heart and soul. I never forgot it. Never, ever forgot it.
Please be sure to follow, subscribe, and all that good stuff.